1. 4.
5, 6, 7. I think I'm at 10.
ShinRobjira.
Today, we've reached a new low for the movie monster series, I think. The likes of that of, let's say, 2019 Godzilla 1954 was pretty atrocious. Monster X and Kiryu are pretty mid, but nothing brings my piss to a boil more than paying $20+ for a figure that looks great over here, and... oh my fucking god. First up, let's take a look at the tag, and I know that guy's in frames, and there we go. Anyway, the tag is really, really nice. I really dig how this looks, and it's nice that it's the same Mothra as the figure depicts. Still would have been funny if it was SOS Mothra, I think. But honestly, for what we get, this is pretty cool. I'd pay a couple bucks for this tag. On the back of the tag, we have the side cut out to the design of Mothra's wing, Bandai Namco, Bandai Movie Monster Series, Godzilla vs. Mothra, and we get the inside of the tag. Now, let's sleeve it. Boom, there you go, sloved. It's the past tense of sleeve. So up first, let's take a look at this wing. Not bad, serviceable at best, but missing a couple of things. Hilarious to think that that center shape right there isn't painted on this one. But ayo, this one's just fine. Look everybody, it's 1992 Mothra, except it's not. It's 03 Mothra with the 92 Mothra tag. And we've got these little streaks over here which aren't going to be painted. We've got the thunder crackle effect on Mothra's wing over here and over here that will be painted, which is nice. Really don't know why these aren't painted. I mean, is it really so hard to just go, it's and then... yeah, I guess fucking so. I will say this much, this figure doesn't disappoint in terms of details, as to be expected from Bandai, and overall the detail side of things just looks dandy. I'm gonna give it a solid star. But continuing on to the other wing, the exact same thing is going to be going on. Rather nice. We're going to get a whole bunch of yellow paint along the rims of Mothra's wings over here. On both sides, of course, and I guess that's where all the yellow paint budget went to, because and now let's take a look at Mothra's head. Allow me to take a closer look at it. SpongeBob! Love the metallic blue paint on the eyes over here, along with the details here. It's all really nice stuff. And we've got the basic fur details going on. I really do wish they painted the rims around Mothra's eyes. It just doesn't feel right. Yeah, I know Trendmasters did it too, but yeah. And now we're taking a look at Mothra's mouth over here. We've got the proper amount of detailing over here, and believe it or not, this is actually brown, as is the streak flowing from under the mouth to the back of her ass. It may look black at first glance, but it is brown. Lovely, Bandai! Then we got Mothra's stinger or web slinger, whatever the fuck, on the other side of her butt. And yeah, look at that detail. Look at... wow. 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 Talk about a fall from fucking grace. And we've got orange up top over here. And I forgot to talk about this. Just that little spooch over here. And the head kind of being applied somewhat crookedly. Solid star for detail. I have a migraine, man. Can you handle this?
This is next level disappointment coming out of Bandai. Honestly, its mostly unpainted nature leaves me to not even praise the good ends that the figure does have. The bottom absolutely cancels out the top. The unpainted 'cause I'm here. Kiryu, 3 solid X's, and Monster Butt Baby X. 3 solid X's. Get your shit together, Toho. You're skirting a line of Dollar Tree toys at this point. There's a reason Godzilla can't even top the top 10 in Bandai's sales. Your wide release figures look like shit.
In fact, this gives me an idea. Let's take a look at some other Mothra figures I have from Bandai or a subsidiary of Bandai and just show you how much better it used to be for a hell of a lot less. Bandai America Rainbow Mothra or Mothra Leo. I don't give a shit. Take a look at all that, huh? My god. Color blending, shading, and... what? Oh my god, the undersides of the wings were painted too! Now yes, this was a Bandai America figure that was released by Bandai Japan for the Movie Monster EX series. Movie Monster EX series. So let's take a look at a figure that was only released in America as far as I know. Baja Blast Fusion Moth! Sure, we're missing some paint here and there, but you realize what's going on here? It's still present. Sure, that might not be painted, but all of this is painted. Oh, to near-ish completion. It's all there on both sides. Both friggin' sides. Oh yeah, look at that. The legs are painted too. The head is painted. Little dots are painted. The under neck is painted. And how much did those figures go for, MSRP Rob of the future? Ah. And remind me what I paid for this? Ah. Do me a favor. Save up your money and buy an older Bandai 1992 Mothra. Cause this isn't fucking worth it. This isn't even fucking worth it. Paint 3 solid X's. Now let's move on to articulation. Oh wait. Just like Petra. Nothing at the head. Nothing at the wings. I mean, I don't really care about that. Nothing at the little leggies. Oh, yeah. We gotta talk about the leggies. Look at how nice and flush this figure sits as compared to, let's say, the 2003 Mothra marketed as 1992 Mothra. It kinda, yeah, it's a little wobbly and shit. But this gal over here, oh man, look at that. Beautiful. Perfect. Solid star for the legs. And now let's move on to size comparisons. The figure really could have used a lot more. And this strange back and forth that I'm going through with Bandai at this point is honestly starting to get a little old. I can totally understand why people have given up on the movie Monster series, because ever so often we'll get a good figure or two, Godzilla related, and then we get something like this. Is it good? No, not really. Is it as bad as I'm making it out to be? Yeah, probably not. I'm definitely overreacting, but I don't know, man. I'm still gonna be buying movie Monster series figures, but this is just unfortunate. The fact that so much was left out, the fact that Bandai's fall from grace is this heavy, and again, I don't even know if I can properly even blame Bandai. I think it's mostly Toho not wanting to pay the extra dollarinos for stuff like this. The Gamera figures are still coming out way better looking than the Godzilla stuff. The Ultraman stuff, way better than the Godzilla stuff. The Shin Kamen Rider releases are better. Everything is better. Seriously, it makes you wonder why or how Godzilla can't crack the top 10. Maybe it's because your figures don't look all that appealing. Or maybe it's just because Ultraman and Kamen Rider are just bigger in Japan than Godzilla is. Who knows? I don't know. All I do know is it's 90 degrees. I'm baking under these photography lights. If you enjoyed this review by some stretch of the imagination, there's my Patreon. $1 a month, access to everything. You should also check out my social media like Twitter and join my Discord and all that other fun stuff. At the end of the day, no, I really can't recommend it. Not at all, really. If you don't have a Mothra 1992, just don't. Yeah, just don't. Save your money. Get a sham. Get an SH Monster Arts figure. Gachapon. Old Bandai. Boxed or otherwise. A broken Mothra 1992 would be a lot better than this. I'm gonna take a break. Couple days. I got a feeling this dislike bar is going to be huge. Peace. I don't know. I think it looks okay for a baby's toy. Who in the hell was that? Oh, you haven't met Shinrob? Who? Well, he's essentially all of our dads. You say what now? He kind of created all of us. I mean, even Rob himself. We're all essentially stray pieces of his prior personality. I don't know, man. I think this canon is getting a little too weird for me. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully Rob will explain it in Shamathon X, or G, or 5, or 6, whenever he gets around to recording those.